Okay, January 1st recap. Let's get straight into it. I was actually bearish on the day because we tapped into a premium. I'll just show you overall what happened on the charts. Um, I think it was from this range to this range. I might have to refer back to yesterday's video and toss it in here, but we tapped into this premium and I thought we were going to get a reaction, push down, and continue going lower, but when I saw DXY, I'll show you DXY real quick. DXY was actually pumping all throughout the day, which also supported my bias, but for some reason, the entire day, we just followed NQ just followed DXY and started pushing up with DXY. So this is our session open, and we moved, how much handles did we move today? Like 200 handles, which is smaller compared to this entire move from yesterday. But we basically just had a continuation. And let's dive into the one trade we took. It was, I think I paper-handed it basically, but some people, let me go into my DMs real quick, because a lot of people are struggling with this. I want to see if he's, okay, so G Crispy Trades, let me talk about this real quick. You were struggling with this, right? Or taking a trade here? Hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah. What were you looking for? Like right here. I thought you were looking for shorts here, right?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, my bias was bearish because on the 4 hour we had that market maker sell model like from like 2 days ago, and I failed to see that we were bullish once we had that once we kind of like got bought up again.
Yeah.
So that whole move up, I failed to recognize.
Yeah, what I realized too late in the day, look at this. This is, if you look in the hourly, we actually broke this. We displaced this high. We had a lot of energy behind it. So, market structure shift, and we could expect a smaller retracement because we tapped into a premium. But it looks like the market wants to push us up higher. Because if you look at DXY and look at the overall trend of DXY, it looks like we're targeting this low. We're just having a smaller retracement. And I think we should have expected this because we just tapped into a premium. Conditions aren't really being the best, but that's something we've been working around recently. A lot of people, a lot of other ICT traders have been doing amazing in January, so we gotta like step up our game. So if I can stop dealing with issues during school, I feel like we can catch way better trades. But I think this was probably the best trade we took of the day, and I kind of messed up when calling it out because I was too inverse on the, or I was just too versed in the 1 minute time frame where I was looking at this and I thought this was a sell model because push those low. I thought we were gonna retrace, but I still set out limits. I think I could maybe, how much time is this? Okay. You guys had maybe like 10 minutes to set limits, and it was off the equilibrium of this fair value gap. So another thing I want to go over, what actually helped me with this trade, I was looking at the 5 minute because we were inside of a silver bullet time, and usually first 5 minute fair value gap we form. I know someone else was DMing me about this, and I don't know if I gave a clear enough response. I don't really remember it that well. But it's just the first one we tap into during the macro time on the 5 minute, or that was just the way I traded. And that's exactly what we did. We tapped into the equilibrium, and this is where my order was. And for my confluences for this trade, I wasn't able to see the SMTs or anything. And let me show you my stop, because I moved my stop up really tight after I saw, what was it called? 1 minute market maker sell model. But I shouldn't have listened to that because it was just the 1 minute. I shouldn't let the 1 minute affect my trading. And I was targeting a fair value gap higher up, and I was also targeting some highs up here. So I'd say 80 handle take profit was my take profit. So we're just gonna go 75. I'll actually refer back to it right now. I'll open this up and let's scroll through what I was saying all the way up.
Hey
What's
Mantas,
up?
what VPN do you use for school?
I use Movad. This one, it's basically like $5 a month. I turn it on when I get to school. It's really good for bypassing most of the security stuff school has, because whenever you connect to it, it puts in all different types of things. It filters out your connection because some schools block VPNs. This one actually bypasses it and has been working really well for me for the past 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, I'm a little sick right now, but on my MacBook, I tried that. I tried downloading it and it wouldn't download. Like I tried to turn it on at school and it's blocked. Like I'm
Oh yeah,
actually
you
a
have
nerd.
yeah, download it when you get home. But yeah, we had this. We tapped into it. I took it on paper, and we went lower, tapped into it, and this is where my stop was at. It was at the bottom of this wick. So I'll just show you real quick.
No, like I can't open the app. Apple funny.
Oh, just keep it open before and take profit. Let me see, cause take profit is at 16789. What's up?
Yo, okay, yo. So I was waiting for you to like when you say do you have any questions? But I'm just gonna
Yeah.
talk now.
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
I can't contain myself, so I'm here. I'm back. I'm here.
Welcome back.
I have a question. So
What's
I
up?
took the 5 minute silver bullet,
Yeah.
right? I took it, and then I saw you. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
took it.
Yeah, and I saw that, and I saw you had your TP like all the way up there, like 70 handles or whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to do, but my question is, bro, What happened with DXY?
I know DXY was pumping all throughout the day, and I know there was an explanation for this, but I genuinely just forgot about it. I'm gonna put it in my analysis channel what happened with DXY, but genuinely I forgot, so it's kind of my bad. But
Because DXY, I got out like 10 handles profit at
10
least. So,
handles? I was telling people not to. I know some people enter with me. I was telling them don't paper hand it, even though I was the one paper handing too. I was just like don't paper hand it. This high was take profit 1. It was only 30 handles, even though we could have very well targeted 74. Because I was pretty confident our draw was higher after we pushed back into this premium and we started pushing back up. 1 hour market structure shift. It was just it's just a big hourly market maker buy model. You can see down here too.
Yeah.
It's just fractaling inside of itself. And that's exactly why I thought it was bullish when we actually got our buys. So we set in this limit. Right here was our entry off the equilibrium of the fair value gap. And if you look at the 1 minute, this was also a turtle soup because we just took out this high, respected this fair value gap, instantly pushed up higher, and this is also a mitigation block right down here. And I think we tapped into the tick and we pushed up higher from that. But I don't really like getting those really tight entries. Sometimes if I'm trading turtle soups, I get entries like right off the sweep, but I don't really do that anymore, especially with the silver bullet, because I give it some room. But when I saw the 1 minute sell model right here in this fair value gap getting respected, I was switching up my bias just because of DXY pumping. So I was worried that we might have just chopping around that area, so it could have either went sideways, created like a parabolic run, and then displaced lower just because of DXY. But it turns out we just disrespected it, pushed up higher than Terra
yeah, that's
Mantas.
What's up?
My fault. What's a mitigation block?
Okay, the way in core content he explains it as like a breaker block is just this high right up here, the wick of this high that doesn't get liquidity swept. So this high right here, this would be a breaker block just because we took out this low. So this high would be a breaker block, but we did not take out any lows with this one. So this one would just be a mitigation block.
Okay. Is that in 2022?
It's in core content. This right here is a
Okay.
sweep, then tap into it. This is a breaker block mitigation. We don't actually sweep, we tap back into it and go higher. They're basically the same, but for mitigation blocks, you want to be trading the first tap of it, just the exact tap of it. But for the breaker blocks, I like trading, we dig a little bit deeper into it. But for mitigation blocks, you just want to see tap in and instantly push up and react off of that.
Alright, appreciate it.
And I know I tried taking a short off a 1 minute sell model, and I kind of did it for a video, which I didn't also alert it, so not much of a loss there. Let's point this out real quick. Just
Wait,
because I saw...
man.
What's up?
I was gonna ask, how could I like have not chickened out? Because I saw DXY pumping, and then I saw in the 5 minute there's bearish fair value gap, so I just targeted that and got out with like
valid until you stop. You should have at least targeted this high, because if we get a setup like this, our market structure shift, silver bullet, you at least want to be targeting 40 handles. But just targeting this high probably would have been good enough for you.
Okay, so that was like what, like 15 handles or whatever.
This was like 30.
30? Oh, from your entry. Oh, I guess
Yeah, from
I
my
did.
entry. Did you enter at the equilibrium?
I entered off my way, but it would have worked.
You, bro.
I would have got 22 handles and 50 points.
That's still good. We still got similar entries right here. We have this order block, tapped into it, went lower, and I should have just been targeting this low because it was against our overall trend for the day. And that kind of messed us up. Also, Drew Crispy, I want to go over, like, talk to you a little bit more about what's up with you, because do you just want me to explain, like, the way I trade?
Yeah.
For you, I think you're zoomed in a little bit too much. Let me just go over your analysis channel, see what you're saying, and I'll go over the...
I think I'm too set on time frames too. So like I was telling you, I wait for like 15 and 1 minute, but I look at the higher time frame for like bias and stuff.
Look for the higher time frame market structure shifts, just what we do on the higher time frame.
Alright, got you. And when you like trade in the morning, do you wait for the silver bullet like 10 to 11?
Not really. I trade on any setup I see. It could even be at 8:30. I just watch out for volatility because sometimes when market opens, it just blows up and sometimes takes a lot of us out. Because most of the times when I do trade before market, we get a power 3 and we're about to hit our take profit. I'm expecting New York volatility to push us in, but we have stops in profit. We're going to be like 20 to 30 handles in profit and it takes us out. So I don't really like trading New York open unless news isn't that crazy. And I know we have CPI tomorrow, so tomorrow's gonna be a little bit crazy, but we'll see what we do.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, look for a narrative. We're pushing up higher. We just shifted market structure. What's our draw on liquidity now? I mean, we kind of have these equal highs up here for value gap. This would also be a turtle soup. I kind of want to see this get taken out too. but oops. Following DXY, if you just look at the daily, that's all I can really say. I really want to see us continue to push them to this low, which would just send the market a lot higher. And do we have any questions right now? What's up?
Oh, yo, okay, Mantas, so I have like one question.
Yo, what's up?
Basically, okay, so the teachers at my school really like fucking on tip, like always watching your screen. I was gonna ask, so do you know any like times before like I don't know, like 8 o'clock, like 8 a.m. to like trade? Because like I was thinking like I don't know, like I was thinking about moving back to Forex literally just for that reason, so I could just trade like London session. Like I really thrive in the futures market. So like I'm just trying to think like is there like any like I don't know like other times like 3 a.m. 4 a.m.
3 a.m. Oh, there's London session that you could be trading. Are you talking about like 3 a.m. New York time?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, okay, at 3 a.m. New York time, there is London session, and there's a few London session setups that I don't personally trade London session, but do you study ICT?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you look through the core content, or even his charter content, you'll actually see he has a lot of new stuff. Like, if you saw his private mentorship, I'll show you my notes for it. There are some London setups in there. There's a lot of London setups, actually. I haven't been
Okay,
keeping up on it. Let me
sweet.
go find out. I think it was on, this is Christmas.
Yeah, no, I have the same question because like I've always wondered if there's like a strategy to trade like before because a lot of us have school, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I was just wondering.
are you really
question.
willing to stay up for London, though?
I mean,
Me?
earlier, fuck it. Like low key, I usually just like go to the gym before school anyway. So like,
Okay, yeah, if you're nocturnal, definitely trade London. We have some people in here. If you look at Valid, he trades London. There's some people in the what's it called? That's why we need another analyst. I want to see if we have anyone that can trade London, because I feel like Valid trades. He's pretty good at trading. He's been studying, even though he has a little bit of a lisp. If you can get through that, he trades London. He gives decent callouts. I'd say pretty good callouts, and he does recaps on them. Yeah, I feel the effects of London session. I feel that too. I'm sitting in class, second hour, third hour, then it just hits me and I'm down because the lights are turned down in my second and third hours. So even though I'm trying to train, I fall asleep. I can't help it.
no, dude, seriously. No, well, bro, my teachers are just on fucking tip all the time. Like,
The way
no,
you usually combat that, just show absolutely no interest in the material, make sure they know it's a waste of time to be teaching you. But that's really not for
that's
everyone.
what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
used
well,
to do. Bro, when I was in Paradise with Brad, he's in this call right now, we were hitting like these 300% bangers. I was in the middle of my freshman physics class. Oh my, just slamming my desk, going crazy whenever my take profit was hit. Just being the most emotional trader ever.
dude, no. Well, so basically, like when like I have my best day on my Top Step account, my teacher's just like watching my screen and um, dude, I don't know if it was out of jealousy or what because like they saw me. I think it was like a my first trade was 1,200, and then I literally went right back into the market for a short. I went long and then I went short, and then I hit another 800,
Oh,
take profit. And like ever since that happened, like my teacher's just been uh, like
do they know?
I don't
Do they know you
even
trade,
always
or do they
stalking
think
my
you're just
screen
messing
though.
around?
Like, see, so the thing is that I think they just don't like the trading because my boy Aiden was right next to me watching YouTube, right? Just like stuff on YouTube, just like random stuff. I'm like, if I'm doing stuff that's gonna like help me out in the future, but he can watch like YouTube, like I get shut down. Like I don't know.
Oh,
I feel like I have a target against it, but
you go to a public school, right?
no, I go to
Oh,
private.
no wonder why.
No, exactly. No, also I was gonna say this morning I took a trade, and I'm not even kidding you. If I would have put my stop loss was set at let's see 16,725 and
What
a
time did you
half.
take it at?
I took it at 7:57 a.m.
New York?
this morning. Yeah.
Oh wait, was it a short?
Yeah, it was a short, and
Crazy.
literally you can see how it came up. I had it at the top of that fair value gap,
Mhm.
and I literally got wicked out, and then
How? Bro, this is a turtle soup. You can see these two equal highs getting taken out. We have this for value gap right here. That would have been a perfect short. We even have this.
no, dude,
Mhm.
I was fired up because I knew it was gonna happen too. But
That's
you
good.
know,
Bro,
um,
you can even see this too, right here. This didn't take out a high, but this is also a mitigation block. Usually when a mitigation and a fair value gap align, and we have like these highs, this is such a good setup. And
yeah.
your entry would have been off the equilibrium. You would have gone tagged in because of turtle soup. Right here, your
Mhm.
stop. I would have probably done 15 handles or 13 just because of how slow 757 is, but targeting the slow 39 handles would probably be the safest bet. So it's
Yeah.
like a 1 to
Wait,
3.
so it's like when you set your stop loss, do you like put it like above or below highs and lows, or do you strictly just do it off of
Me
like
personally, I have it set. I have less than 12 handle stop loss most of the time, depending on how big I'm trading. If I'm on the 5 minute time frame, I'm trading maybe 15, 20 handles just because of how big the moves are. But on the 1 minute, if I'm getting really intricate with price, I always have my stops right below the mean threshold of order blocks. We also have this volume imbalance too. You could have set it a little bit above. So this probably would have been a really good short if I saw it. I might have even waited for this volume imbalance if I was close to drawdown. Because if you are in drawdown, you should be extremely defensive with your trades. You can hit me up and I'll make like a trading plan for you. Trade with micro stuff like
okay.
that. If you get into
Yeah.
drawdown. Otherwise, I can just tell you the ways you should be trading on a 50k, 100k. If you want to be trading aggressively, your strategy. Because me, I trade extremely aggressively, but really selective. Because if you can see, I take maybe 3, 4, 5 handle losses, but my wins are like 30, 40, 50, sometimes 80 handle wins, and they're
Yeah.
massive. Like my winners always make up for my losses and a lot more. But I only trade
Oh
maybe
yeah.
3 or 4 times a week.
No, all right, this my last thing, and then I'll go back on mute. But I've been working with this new strategy, pretty much. It's just kind of like you wait for buy side or sell side to be swept, right? And then from the previous like move up, or no, so you basically look for a displacement gap, and then you draw the optimal trade entry levels, and if there and if that displacement gap fills in like perfectly that level, I'll just set a limit order. And dude, that's been tearing it up for me. Like I was in drawdown like crazy. On my top step, I was, I think, within $200 of losing it in the past 3 days. Yeah, no, probably past 3 trading days. I've accumulated right around 2,000
Hey, that's
because
good. That's good. Stick with that strategy then. If it works for you,
another.
100%. All right. Do we have any other questions? Anything you guys want to go over?
I have one more. So when you trade all your models and all like the concepts, because I know what concepts to look for and which ones are valid, but with like models and just identifying all that in the market, how do you know which one to use, like in real time?
Which one I use? Basically the way I learned it or the way it was explained to me, because what was it called? Oh, I'm saving someone money real quick. It's kind of an urgent matter. I'll come back to that though. I have the answer in my head. Okay,
All right.
we have pseudo experience, like watching, like being able to identify the models that play out in real time. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's literally just you being in the markets, having time in the markets, knowing what to look out for, back testing. It's just a bunch of experience because you'll be able to see this play out because I wasn't able to see. Oh, okay, this is 340. I wasn't even at school, but this would have been an amazing long entry. But you'd see price kill of volatility. I thought there was gonna be more price, more narrative behind it, but didn't see the time. But you just have to have more experience backtesting, being able to identify your model, what fits, and if it fits it, go for it. We have an hourly market structure shift here. It lines up with this mitigation block. Hold on, I'll show you the actual trade that we had. I lost it. No, I found it. Clear this all out. Okay, let me get this. Kind of intricate. I don't know if it's this low to this high. I think it's this one because this would fit it better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's swing low. Hold on, let me refine it on the 1 minute. Make sure I'm actually right. 1 minute right down here. Yeah, here we go. So it's this swing low to this swing high. We got that. And when you look on the 5 minute, you have to be taking. Don't be taking fair value gaps in the premium. Only be taking them that are in the discount. So we did tap into a discount with this fair value gap. Plus we took out a low. This would have been a soup. And I already went over this basically, but I don't know why this is different. Because we actually did tap into this mitigation block a lot smoother here on the 5 minute. But I don't think we weren't looking at that earlier, right? On the 1 minute. I think it's just one of those times where price is being weird. Yeah, look at this. Okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong one. So this was a breaker block. Wow. Because you can see we took out this low. So we did have a breaker with it that I didn't even see. So I still have more back testing to do. Or maybe I should just stop being so zoomed out. But this was a breaker just because we took out this low. This would have added a lot more confluence to this trade. And you could see how we tapped into the, what was it called? Mean threshold consequent encroachment, just in the middle of the order block, or the breaker block. Right here, just the wicks of it to the bodies. respected the middle of it, pushed up higher straight from that. That would have been a lot more confidence for the trade itself, especially with the fair value gap behind it. But I wasn't able to recognize that. No clue why, but I wasn't able to. It's a shame. But yeah, just make sure you're in the markets, you're showing up every day, looking for your specific setup. If you're trading market maker sell models or buy models,
And buy models.
yeah. Just be looking out for those in general. Just only those, and you'll be able to see them when they form. And you should
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely.
What's up?
Oh, well. People were talking about in general about full porting on a CPI day. Why would you do that?
It's like gambling. You can make it's like a lottery. You can make a
Okay,
ton of money.
okay. It's not smart though, right?
No, it's not. Not usually. No.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're done with questions now, right?
Oh, Mantas.
What's up?
My bad. No, I was gonna ask for my 50K. Would I want to trade micros or like one mini?
For your 50K, trade 3 to 4. Okay, how much handles are you targeting first of all? Because I know you
Okay.
paper hand a lot.
What's paper hand?
You exit way too early. 10 handles.
Exit? No, it's not that I exit way too early. I today I exit off like a bearish fair value gap that formed.
10 handles
Just to be.
though?
Yeah. Okay. You're
Bro,
right.
what was
You're
your
right.
stop
Okay.
loss? What was your stop?
I don't remember.
It was for you
All
probably have a negative R. I'm sure. I mean, hopefully you could be targeting at least a 1 to 3.
Okay.
And if
And then
and
normally.
Lily, set the trade, and leave. You back to how much time did you back test for? Let me ask you that real quick.
Okay, so like time or months, I've like back tested 3 months.
3 months of back testing, and you're still what was it called? And you're still paper handing. You have to be more confident in yourself. You can
Okay.
identify this. Just
Well-
set your stuff and leave. Just walk away. Leave the charts. Come
Like
back.
okay, I guess I can do that, but normally I get out because like sometimes it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but still,
So-
set your stuff,
Okay.
leave it, and do that for a month straight until your subscription expires. If you didn't pass it by then, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for another eval.
Really?
Yeah, I
Dope
swear.
paper hand.
I swear.
Yeah.
I'll send you 50 for another eval. If you literally don't paper hand, you respect your rules, and you trade with good habits.
Okay, because technically I would have targeted like a 1 to 3, so
Yeah,
like 39.
exactly, and you would have won on it.
It would have been like 39 points, or I think it was like more like I can actually check. It was like 2.87, but
Yeah.
either way,
I want to
it's
see.
pretty close.
Okay, every single day, come in here, show me the trades you take, show me your dashboard, and I will literally. If you do good, I'll pay for it. All right.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yo, bro, if you're profitable on backtest, you shouldn't really have a problem. Like, if
Exactly.
you know that without paper handing, like, if you just do the exact same thing that you do on backtest on live,
Well,
like, you'll be profitable, right? Well, obviously, right? But if you try doing your paper handing on replay, you'll see why it doesn't work. So just collect data on that and you'll be more confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be extremely quick with my analysis for tomorrow. What I'm expecting tomorrow. You can see right here. I don't really have much because of CPI. I don't really have good analysis, especially with CPI, because CPI can go both ways. Sometimes it could be just some quick candle move lower, then we instantly rebalance it, making a vacuum block. I'm probably not going to be there because CPI happens like 8:30, right? I get to school at like 8:50, so I won't be able to see it or look at it. But when I get there, I'll do my analysis, see whatever I can find, but I'm expecting higher prices basically just because of what we've been doing, our market structure shift down here. DXY is higher time frame narrative, not just the hourly, because on the hourly we also look a little bit bearish. We've been disrespecting it, but on the daily too. Daily looks very bearish to me. Volume imbalance right here failed, took out these equal highs. Everything looks perfect for lower movement. That's about it. Boom. That's all we need. Not that. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that. Exactly. No, you're good. It's not gonna be that exaggerated, but we'll see what happens. Bullish prices on a.
Wait. Isn't CPI? I thought that was Thursday.
No, it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
No, it's Thursday. But I want to ask you, bro,
Really?
do you trade the day before CPI? Yeah, it's Thursday.
I didn't see that. It went straight over my head. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, I'm bullish tomorrow.
Yo, but Mantas, do you usually trade the day before CPI?
Have fun with that. Yeah, as long as it's not non-farm payroll or FOMC.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too crazy. We just have to wait for price to simmer out. That's what we did earlier. I was like, wait for price to marinate, and we did, and we got a good trade. But yeah, I think that's about it. We had a good day today. We made profits. We didn't take a loss, so I'd say it's a win.
Mantas.
What's up?
In members chart, are we allowed to post what we think is gonna happen tomorrow, or should we leave
Bro,
that
you
for
can post
more
whatever you
for the
want.
time?
Of course, go for it.
Alright,
I'd be
alright.
happy
Because
to
I
do
didn't, I
that.
didn't want to know, and I didn't want to get in trouble.
Bro, what would you get in trouble for?
I don't know.
Probably by the CFTC because he's not a financial
CFTC.
advisor.
Oh yeah, he's not a financial. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine. Me, I don't really care about much.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you're not.
If I'm not
for
like
the
forcing
server.
people to take trades and do all that.
That'd be like natural selection, but no, you can't.
Yeah.
Nah. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I mean, you're not an analyst, so hopefully people will realize, but.
No,
What are
I
the
was
rules to
my
the
own
server?
server to do that.
No bots, because the bots actually hack people. You remember the one guy who was in here? He was actually really sweet to me. And then that one dude came in, sent like an NSFW Discord. His account got hacked. It was like a zombie. It was like a zombie infection. But that's about it. I think that ends the recap. I'm just gonna upload this right now. I think we're pretty good. I'll see you guys later.